Hi there, everybody. I'm Dr. Rhea, pronouns she, her, and I'm the Director of External Affairs at Equitas Health. We've given you all plenty of updates about the proposed anti-trans administrative rules from the DeWine administration, and we're here, of course, with another update. This one has actually some good news, and that good news is that yesterday, the Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services and the Ohio Department of Health issued new rules, and those newly proposed rules have revisions that remove restrictions on access to adult gender-affirming care here in Ohio. So that's obviously great news, and we're happy about it, and we're happy to share that with you. But, and of course, I'm sure many folks knew there was a but coming, right? Those newly proposed administrative rules still have draconian restrictions on access to care for trans, non-binary, gender-expansive, and intersex youth. All of those restrictions are still in place and impacting access to care for our youth. And there are still proposed reporting requirements for adults who are receiving gender-affirming care. We at Equitas Health are standing by our original statement that all of these proposed rules, even in their revised form, are completely unnecessary. This is government overreach, and healthcare providers and their patients should be making medical decisions, and politicians should not. We very much stand by our original statement that these rules need to be rescinded in full. Revising something and taking out a lot of the bad stuff doesn't change the fact that these rules are still harmful. They're extremely harmful, right? And so we're going to continue to fight them, and we want you to still join us in that fight because there's still a lot left that we need to do. So for the rules proposed by the Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, those rules have a new public comment period. So folks can still submit public comments on the newly proposed rules up until now to February 14th. So please make sure you're doing that. The Ohio Department of Health rules is not having another public comment period. And please keep in mind that that's where the reporting requirements for adult care are at. And the Ohio Department of Health rules are moving to JCAR, which is the Joint Committee on Agency Rule Revision. That's a joint legislative body of Ohio representatives from the House and Ohio state senators. And in this joint committee, it's comprised of 10 folks, and those 10 folks are going to decide whether or not these rules should go into effect. So the next JCAR meeting, because they meet roughly every 3 weeks, the next scheduled meeting is March 6th. So we have plenty of time to still get in touch with the folks who are on that committee and to tell them that we don't need these rules, that these rules are bad for Ohio, that taking out a lot of the bad stuff in a horrible set of rules doesn't make them good, right? So we are going to keep fighting. We are going to fight against the mental health and addiction services rules. We're going to fight against the ODH rules, and we need you to help join us in that fight. This fight is not over. Just because they've removed a lot of bad stuff from these rules doesn't change the fact that it's still harmful for our youth, it's still harmful for adults, and it's still harmful for Ohio. So we need to join you in this. We need you to join us in this fight, and we're going to join you in this fight too. And please, let's fight this together, and let's make sure that these rules are rescinded in full. Thank you so much, and please definitely visit us at protectgac.equitashealth.com for more information.